Hey YouTube, welcome back to Enter the Gungeon. Right now we're going to be doing our first run in the Gungeon as the Marine. You are now ready to enter the Gungeon. These guys will let me through. And we will go on down to the first floor. Now I have played a little bit of Gungeon before, put in a few hours on another save file, but this save file is completely clean. This is the first time we've gone down here, so we shouldn't really have any items unlocked yet. And we're just gonna roll through this first room. Ooh. Thought I might be able to kill him before he jumped away. Alright, he teleported right back to where he was just standing. Alright, we got a lot of basic enemies right here. That's not too bad to deal with. The Marine, his primary weapon has a lot of ammo in each magazine? Clip? I always get those two mixed up. I never remember which one is which. A clip goes in a magazine, or a magazine goes in a clip. Whatever, bullets come out of both of them. This has a lot of bullets that can come out of it before it has to reload. Alright, so there's our boss room. I am not ready to fight that just yet. Let's explore the floor a little bit more, maybe find some items. That'll make that boss fight a little bit easier. I kind of like to just let those bats kill themselves. Especially the shotgun shell ones, because they'll split off, and if you just stand there, they'll never hit you. Alright, so we've got the gas mask for sale. We have a little guy that we can sell stuff to. Junk creep. Keys 25. Unless we find a key on the ground, I'm probably going to want to buy one from the shop. I guess that kind of depends on the quality of treasure chests we come across. And I shot the water barrel. So there's a little secret on the first floor where that water barrel I just shot, there might be more of them, so I'm not completely locked out of it. But there's a room with a fireplace, and you need to roll a water barrel into the fireplace. Here's the fireplace room. And there's not one in here. Oh man, that was my water barrel. Normally there will be one up here, or down here. And that one spawned in the next room. That is unfortunate, but we might be able to find another one. Alright, so we have a green chest. Those are pretty good in rarity. And hip holster. Every time you reload, if you saw right there, you fire another bullet. That is a very nice weapon, or passive item. It works well with a lot of different guns, especially anything that has a one-round capacity. There's a lot of guns like that, and they're usually the stronger guns to begin with. So that one round is usually really strong, does a lot of damage, but has maybe a longer reload time. What the hip holster lets you do is fire a second really strong shot in the time that it takes you to reload. So it kind of doubles your damage output in that sense with that kind of weapon. Not with every weapon, obviously. But still, it does not hurt. It's a very nice passive. I am glad I opened that chest instead of just walking away from it. So yeah, all these little bats will, if I just stood there, they would all fire themselves at me. Make my job a little bit easier. And we have the huntsman. If you look, it's got those little black particles around it. That means that it's cursed. There's nothing too wrong with that. See, oh, yeah. Here's a secret room right here. I found they're easiest to come across in the item rooms. Kind of gives you a good idea of where it's possible for them to be. If they're in a room like this, or like this, it might be a little harder to find them. But the item rooms are so small, they only have a couple spots that could lead to a secret room. So I always tend to check there first. Now this huntsman, yeah, you can deflect bullets with the reload animation, which is pretty cool. Now curse, there's levels of curse, and I don't really know what they all do. Oh, there was a water barrel there, and he blew it up. Oh, that's unfortunate. But with curse, a little bit of curse is not bad. It can make enemies stronger, and the more curse you have, the more likely it is to come across one of those stronger enemies. They're tinted red and black and referred to as jammed. Oh, Shield of the Maiden unlocked. Okay. So we've got an ammo drop, we've got the Moon Scraper, and Mastery Round for flawlessing the first floor boss. I think there's still a key back here I might want to get. Yes. Or the Gas Mask. The Gas Mask gives you immunity to poison. I guess we'll take the key. We'll use our teleporter to go right back next to the exit room, and we'll just go down to the second floor. Oh, so with curse, right. A little bit of curse, not that bad. A lot of curse, really bad. I'm sure we'll do some cursed runs throughout this, so I don't want to spoil it for anyone that doesn't know what happens when you max out your curse. But it's interesting. It also, I believe, increases the amount of money enemies drop, but I could be wrong about that. And it might affect item drop, but I'm not sure if it's in a positive or a negative way. If the more you're cursed, the less likely it is to receive drops on rooms. Ah, see, that's a jammed enemy right there. The important thing to know about jammed enemies is that they deal a full heart worth of damage instead of just a half heart, like normal enemy bullets. Now this is a cell key. It's a little golden key. It's different from the normal keys that we pick up, those gray ones. What this does is it unlocks an NPC that will do something in the breach. Well, not even necessarily the breach. It could be someone we just run into in the Gungeon. But it unlocks different merchants in the breach that will sell you new items to find in the Gungeon. There's a couple of... there's one minigame that I can think of that you'll come across in the Gungeon, a little shooting game, and you have to find that guy and save him from a cell before he's available. There's quite a few NPCs to unlock, and it's just something that happens with normal progression of the game. I'm not in any rush to get all of them going right away, especially because we don't have the resources to utilize all of them right away. So what do we have here? We have the flare gun, we have the meat bun, key, map. I thought this might be the room with the cell. It was not. I feel like most times rooms like that are next to other special rooms like treasure rooms or shops. There is going to be a room that always spawns on the second floor that does always spawn next to a treasure room or the shop or some other special kind of room. There are a few NPCs that have their own special kind of rooms. Now, we don't have any of those NPCs unlocked, so I would imagine if it's not next to the shop, then it would have to be next to one of the treasure rooms. It doesn't really matter. We don't care about that room on this run because I was not able to get the water barrel into the fireplace on the first floor. And so without being able to do that, then this special room on this floor has no purpose to us. There's nothing we can do with it. Okay, we got some health. Don't need it right now, but it's good to know that it's there. Something I feel always happens is I'll end a floor with full health, and there will be a couple of hearts on the ground throughout the floor, but I can't pick them up. There's no purpose to them because I'm already at full health. And then I go down to the next floor and get hit 4 times in the second room, and then I'm struggling all through that floor, even though there was a ton of extra health on the previous floor, just left behind. Nothing you can do about it. Just something you have to accept. Now I am using my starting pistol still. I know we have a couple other guns that are definitely better. We could be using the Huntsman. But the starting pistol is actually pretty good for the first couple floors. Could probably go through the whole game with it. It would just take a long time. So let's pull out the Huntsman and check for a secret room. Is this it? That is it. Wow. Okay. Wow, okay, we got some armor, we got another key, we got another chest which had health in it. I probably should have picked up that half heart instead. That's fine. We'll use a key on this chest and get the Phoenix, which is not the same gun that was in the shop. That was the flare gun, which actually I really want with this hip holster, because the flare gun has an ammo capacity of 1. Like 1 per reload. I was going to say 1 per clip, but then again I don't remember which is which, clip or a magazine. And it's something that really I don't think matters, but some people might take that seriously and care about the proper word usage. And so to those people I say, please, educate me. If you comment it, they will read. Okay, there's our boss room. We should have... yeah. Most of the time you see these locked doors, the little blocked off red ones. That's an item room. If you don't see a symbol next to it, sometimes the shop will be blocked by those, but since the shop has an icon you can see from the next room over, you'll be able to see that it's the shop through the locked door. You just can't get through that way, you have to go around. Any other time it's pretty much always an item room. I don't know if I've seen anything beyond that. I don't think I've ever seen a room like this with enemies in it behind one of these. Okay, so we've got a blue chest, not great, but it's okay, and it gave us an awesome item, Table Tech Blanks, so every time we flip a table, we get a blank effect. And here is where we do that cell key. Oh, finally, I knew it would be a while before someone came down here, but seriously? It's been forever. Anyway, we should get back to the shop. It's been closed for way too long. You should come by. We're on the top level of the breach. You can't miss it. Yeah, their shop is right next to the entrance to the Gungeon, on the left side. So this is Ox and Cadence, and they are merchants. They're going to be selling us some new weaponry and some passive items. And then this is that special room that we have no reason to go to. Actually, before we fight the boss, I do want to come in here and buy the flare gun. Because this can get silly. I don't know how this is going to work with the gore gun. And I'm realizing now I really should have let her little cinematic play. Same with the boss on the first floor. Oh! Just barely missed that dodge. I should have blanked. Oh, a lot of bullets. Just gonna get rid of those. Things are getting a little framey. Okay. There we go. That was horrible for a second there. Wow. So despite those frame rate drops, the fight went okay. Took a lot of damage for no reason, but that's alright. We picked up the camera. Let's go back here and pick up some health. And we'll go back down to the next floor, at least sitting at full HP. Okay. So we're making a little bit of progress. We got an NPC unlocked. We've got to the 3rd floor, that's not bad. I feel like around here is where the difficulty really starts to ramp up. Unless you take another path. And then the difficulty gets ramped up immediately from the first floor. I feel like the first and second floor there's not a huge difficulty spike. These guys are really obnoxious. The little green dudes. They spit out these little bubbles. And if the bubble gets shot, then it fires a pretty high-speed bullet at you. Other than that, basic shotgun, basic bullets. A little sniper guy and some mushrooms. Okay. Oh. I thought that bullet was about to hit me for sure. And I could probably switch to another weapon at this point. We have quite a few, really. I think I'll take out the Phoenix. Try to deal with this guy. Oh. There we go. Oh, okay, here's another jammed enemy. He is mad. Oh, I got hit by him too. I got hit by him twice. That's really bad. And he wasn't even really jammed, it was just this priest over here buffing him. That's obnoxious. I got hit twice for 2 full hearts of damage for no reason. But we found a secret room with our armor. Did I get hit 3 times then? Wow, that's bad. These minecarts are fun, but I have not figured out how to properly use them yet. Every time I get in one, I just get hit by every enemy bullet that comes my way. I am not a fan of the way those birds shoot out a big glob of bullets that then slowly comes at, or I guess it doesn't slowly come at you, but after a second it breaks up and chases you down. Oh, the Earthworm Gym Gun, the Heck Blaster. Whoa, Nelly. We'll stick with the Phoenix, I guess. Okay, this is a room I'm not going to worry about right now. It's a little puzzle room, but the thing at the end of it is an active item. And I'm not ready to give up my ammo drop. Which I guess is something else that I should have explained earlier. The 4 Gungeoneers that you have to play around with, they all have, you know, slight differences. They start with a slightly different starter weapon that is almost exactly the same as all the other ones. Different ammo capacities, different spread and fire rate, things like that, but for the most part they're basically the same. But then they all have their own little passives as well, and some of them even have active items. Actually, I think everyone but the Hunter has an active item. So the Marine starts with an ammo drop, and it's exactly what it sounds like. It's just a free ammo drop for any weapon. It just drops one of those green ammo boxes that we've seen in the shop. I don't think we've had any drop yet for us, though. I did see that little key guy run up here. I need to kill him before he disappears, and I did not get him. That's pretty bad. Just gives you a key if you can kill him in time, which I'm always trying to get free keys. Because free keys means free items, or guns. And that's how you succeed in this game. I guess you could beat the whole game with just your base starter pistol, never picking up any items, but really, where's the fun in that? I guess you could find the challenge in it, though. If you decided to do a challenge run like that, just handicap yourself. Oh, things are getting framey again. Gonna have to check these settings. Okay, it's going back to normal. That's pretty good. Oh, okay, so these little jars, those little purple jars with a little circle around them, little purple-blue circle. If you stand in that circle for too long, then you will get a level of curse, and I think the jar explodes. I don't think it does any damage to you. I think it just blows up. So yeah, here's the ammo drop. So the ammo drop I have on my right trigger just drops one of these, and it's a one-time use. What do I want? I'll buy a key. I know there should be another treasure chest on this floor. And we'll just see what's over here. My guess would be boss room. I don't think the boss room's that one over here in the middle. Yeah, boss room. Let's look for our other treasure chest first. I kind of like to clear the floors before going to a boss fight, unless I'm feeling really overpowered and just ready for it. If I'm thinking it doesn't matter which boss I fight, then maybe I'll just go fight the boss right away. But I don't feel particularly overpowered on this run yet. And that can all change with one item drop. That's all it takes. One item drop can make or break this game. There are so many guns that would be very good for me, especially with that hip holster. Just very high power, high damage weapons. It's just a matter of finding one and having a key for the chest. So that's kind of why I really like just having extra keys on hand. Especially because you can find a chest in the secret room, you can get a chest drop, just like a key or a blank or armor or whatever can drop after a room. A chest can drop. And you can get, you know, a brown chest that's not very good, or you can get, you know, one of the higher tiered chests. Now there are a few special chests that I don't think I've ever seen. I don't know if those can drop on room clears or if they will only show up in a treasure room like this. But that's just kind of something that we'll discover as we play through. Did I already find the secret room? Yes. Okay, so I'm just wasting ammo. And this is irradiated lead, poison shot. Pea shooter, old knight's shield, old knight's helm, shield of the maiden have all joined the fight. So what was that I just picked up? Is that just poison? These irradiated slugs have a chance to poison any target they touch. That's neat. Now, I have not been using tech blank, but that's what it looks like. Okay, let's go fight this boss with... What gun do we want to use? Maybe the Heck Blaster. We'll do the Heck Blaster and the Flare Gun. Oh, God. Yeah, this boss is kind of a pain in the ass. Throws out all these little C4 dudes. And I feel like normally they'll just chase you down and blow up in your face, but those guys seem to ignore me for the most part. Just got another attack here that, yeah. Oh, I got hit. There goes my flawless for the extra health. That's fine. Oh! We got hit there too, so it really doesn't matter that we got hit once. Getting hit once, getting hit twice on a boss fight, if it doesn't kill you, or it doesn't make the difference in killing you, then there's not much difference in taking 1 or 2 hits. Okay. I don't like that at all. Oh no! I'm gonna die here, aren't I? I sure am. I'm stuck in the door. Okay. Okay. We might win. Well, win this boss fight anyways. Oh god, no! Oh, well, that's fine. It happens. Well, that was our first run in Enter the Gungeon. And next time we'll be playing as another character. Hopefully we'll get a little farther than the 3rd floor boss, and maybe we can show you what happens in that fireplace room. But until then, have a great day. If you like what you're seeing, click like, click subscribe, and we'll see you next time.